Now, before we get this thing started, just like I said in my Thor video, man, this is not about damage. Alright? This is not about damage. This is just to give you guys a small taste of how you play with the god. The god king of frost giants. Let's flex. Look at this. Look at that flex. Pop, 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 pop it. That shit lit, boy. That shit lit, man. That shit lit. Okay. That is definitely gonna be my favorite tier 3 skill in the game. I'm sorry, Scarlet. I love you. I hope you get like a new flashy, super dope animation like Loki. But this is low-key the greatest tier 3 skill ever created. That's facts. Oh, I got getting guard broken there, but it's all good. Like, everything about Loki is just finesse, bro. Just hella suave. Like, drip. Drip game, bro. Anyways. I think I'm canceling the 5th skill a little too fast. The downside about Loki is no heal. No heal at all. Anywhere in this kit. Alright. Alright, let's just cancel into the tier 3. Let's go. He's still very, very safe. He transitions pretty nicely from invincibility to immunity into iframes and stuff. The only things that really hit him are the poison, or if something penetrates. Huh, what the heck was that? Calypsidian actually interrupted him in a way I've never seen before. Okay. Alright, let's see if we can die in this. I have died in it before, but I want to see if I can die here. Why? Because I'm a mad lad. Loki, baby. Loki. You love to see it, man. Like, one thing I was asking for when I seen that he was getting a uniform is for a different type of Loki. And I think I got just that. Better than I ever could have imagined. Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and we are back in the 6.7 APK test server. I want to give you guys a first look at the prince, the king of frost giants, Loki, aka the king of drip, aka Mr. I got the best tier 3 skill you've ever seen, ever. That reason alone is enough for you to tier 3 this match, right? Where we are in the game right now, we have so many tier 3s, right? He's good from what I can see, right? I don't want to say more than that because this is just the APK, right? But his tier 3 skill alone is worth the price of tier 3 in this guy. So, you know, many of you guys, a couple months ago when you had to unlock the story missions and you had to get Loki to level 70, you felt like you got ripped off, you were forced into do it, you were tricked even. Prince of lies, prince of trickery. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right? Now, that investment is gonna reward you with one of the best tier 3 skills you've ever seen. Something truly fabulous. Anyways, but besides that, what does Loki have in his kit? In case you missed the stream, you don't got 3 hours to sit down. I got 20 minutes. Let's get to it. All right. So a trick of fate. Loki now has defense down. He has penetration. He has 80% ignore dodge for 12 seconds, which is mental. And he has a 40-40 attack, defense, and crit rate buff on his tier 3. Very good tier 3 with invincibility. On top of that, damage, survivability. Mwah, this is beautiful. Like, honestly, the only thing that could make this tier 3 better for me is if we could charge it faster like Ghost Riders or Doctor Strange or whatever, so I could just see this on an infinite loop. But maybe then I'll get bored of seeing it, but it still would be fantastic, right? In a game where oftentimes they cut corners and copy paste so many things, like awaken skills, right? One character gets an awaken skill, they give it to 5 other characters, and it's the exact same animation. It's not the same game where we got like a fabulous awakening. Sorry, I know I'm deviating a little bit, but we have to take a moment to appreciate when these guys do fantastic stuff. Like, for example, this man's awaken skill. When I saw this thing for the very first time, I was like, yes, this is amazing, we need to see more of this. But then they started cutting corners, right? Look how fabulous this thing looks. The people who are designing these things, these are the people I want to spend money to make sure that these people get paid properly, right? Loki's tier 3 skill is fabulous, man. Anyways, back to the point, back to the king of drip, the king of lies, all that good stuff. Loki's been changed drastically. For better, definitely. Okay, for better, most definitely. Goodbye, old Loki. Loki meta here again, probably for ABX. Probably for ABX. He's in a very unique category, right? Universal supervillain. So yeah, probably for ABX again. We'll see. I don't really play ABX competitively or nothing like that, but he still stays a supervillain, so that's really, really good. One skill still has the freeze, and I guess that's why they kept the chill tag, right? But I would have preferred if they added something else instead, personally. 2 skill, really good. You're gonna want to use this pretty much off cooldown because it gives him, as you can see, 6 seconds of damage immunity on a skill that has 11 seconds of native cooldown time. So that's 5.5 seconds with max skill cooldown. So essentially, you can be immune to damage all the time with Loki if you use the 2 skill off cooldown. Now, stuff will still hit you from time to time, so just keep that in mind. And since he has no healing, you don't want to be like super risque with him. One, I guess I was gonna say big negative about Loki, well, it's not really a negative, it's just something I would have preferred to see here, is mind control. Why does Loki of all people not have mind control, and why has nobody said anything about that? Don't you guys think that Loki the manipulator, being like Loki, should have that mind control? Something along those lines. Entice, something like Enchantress has entice. Loki should have mind control. Like, that's literally what he does, right? He just messes with people's minds. Like, he always has a scepter. I know this time he has a sword, but still, Loki's magic is deception, right? So he should have mind control somewhere in his kit. Unfortunately, he does not have accumulation, which is a big thing for taking on KNULL. So I don't know how great he's going to be there compared to some of the other characters that have damage accumulation, but I will give you guys a look at how he performs against KNULL. But it's more so to show you guys his playstyle and his survivability. It's not so much to show you guys damage. Keep that in mind. This account is tuned to the max, and I don't have the resources to change that. I only have 2 million gold, and that's after buying gold for crystals to try and like re-roll their gears and stuff, right? By the way, let me show you guys the uniform options here really quickly. So Minerva, Doctor Strange, Storm, we have Red Guardian, and we have Captain America, Hydra Supreme. Right, uniform bonus is 10% chain hit, and it changes a couple other things. Honestly, Loki got a lot. Loki got a lot. He's coming from a dark place. He's going to an even darker place, but with way more power at his disposal. So very, very good kid on Loki. Now he also has invincibility here and a damage proc with defense down, and he has defense down here, so you want to use him with Voodoo once you get into tier 3. Additionally, I would have liked if they had changed his leadership. I would have liked to see like 60% energy attack or something, right? Or maybe 60% attack buff to all as Guardians or something like that. I thought they would have given something like that to maybe Valkyrie, but I guess not. Maybe Sif will get something like that on her uniform, because Sif is in the awakening skill for Valkyrie alongside Heimdall. So maybe Sif will get a uniform that gives her like a 60% attack buff that she gives to all as Guardians. That would be dope, right? So anyways, let me take a look at Loki here in a preview, and I'll show you guys how I like to play him. Not saying this is how you absolutely have to play him, but what I would recommend is you use the 4th skill, instantly cancel as soon as you see those clones come out into the 5th skill, and then once you use the 5th skill, you want to use the 2 and then the 3. The reason why you're doing that, by the way, 1 skill, it looks cool, has an iframe, but you don't want to use it. It's not very practical. The first couple hits, you're completely exposed. You're going to get backhand from like a World Boss Legend or a World Boss Ultimate, right? No, not good. 2 skill, you want to use that. You want to cancel it though, because you get the immunity right away, right? So you use the 2 and then you use the 3, because the 3 has an iframe, but then Loki's just being Loki and he's just basically mocking somebody, right? So you want to use the 2 so you can safely use the 3 just to get a little bit of extra damage and build up his tier 3 faster, because you want to get that tier 3. Has good damage and it has all the pizzazz in the world and then some, right? So basically you want to go 4, get your 4 clones, then you go 5, you proc on your 5 if you're using a regular proc, and then you go 2 and then 3. Now what if you have your tier 3? Well, what I've been doing is go 5 and then tier 3. Okay, I'm too far away, crap. So basically I go 4, cancel, 5, cancel, tier 3, right? Sometimes he moves a little too far away, so we do that, we do 5, and then okay, see, I didn't get it again. Like, that's sometimes you have to wait. It might be better to play him without the SFX on if you're gonna cancel a lot of his skills, if you have like a CTP of Rage or whatever on him. Okay, by the way, with the SFX off, he still does the same exact thing, but you basically get to see the bigger picture, which is really good for world bosses, because you're not going to be able to rock them like you can rock these minions. So like when the boss is going through a cutscene, or if Null is going to fire out those symbiotes to basically destroy you, you can see that and you can just interrupt your tier 3 or tag Loki out or whatever, right? So playing him with SFX off is actually better if you're not making like a video or some shit. Anyways, I keep turning off random stuff. Let's go. So in terms of Loki, I would highly recommend that you use him with somebody that can provide you with a heal against Null if you're just trying to use him as your solo DPS. Or you can just do whatever you want, because I'm not your parent. Right? Yeah, you can just do whatever you want. Who cares what I say? Live on the edge. But also don't forget to let me know when you hit the bottom what it looks like down there. Anyways, I'm not hiding, bro. I'm flexing. There's a difference. Big flexing. Pop. Also, from what I see, like once that animation starts, nothing interrupts Loki, which is really cool. Okay, I got caught there. But like once the tier 3 animation starts, it's pretty much, yeah, it's gonna go off. Loki's not gonna get pulled out, which is pretty cool. By the way, I don't have an obelisk on him. As you can see at the top there, there's nothing going off or nothing. There's no like inside proc. There's nothing. But like I said, this is not about damage or nothing like that. But you know what? I am clearing the exact same stage. Or at least I'm attempting the exact same stage that I used Thor on. So I guess if you watch the previous video and you're watching this one, you can kind of see how he's doing compared to how Thor did, right? So even though things over here are supercharged, you can still get a look at how these characters are doing compared to each other. And he's pretty fast. You can see, like, I do believe, I said it in my video with Thor, I do believe they have actually made these characters faster because they thought about the fact that people are going to build them specifically to play against Null. Oh, actually, almost got him killed there. Yeah, so all these characters are much faster than they were before in terms of movement speed. Which, I keep saying it, but people might think it's like, oh, movement speed, who cares? No. The days where movement speed was a meme, those days are over. Trust me. But I gotta pay attention to what Null's doing, so I probably should have turned off the SFX, to be honest. But we big flexing. We flexing hard. We big time flexing. We King of Frost Giants flexing. Okay. Calm down, bro. Alright. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, come on, Loki. You're doing too much, bro. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. I might die. Alright, let me go get some of these healing symbiotes over here. You see the difference? You see? Oof. Alright, let's bring out Psych. He can die. Oh, what is on Cyclops? I think they have something on him. Yeah, he has like 3 bars under his name. Well, not his name, under his HP. Stupid Blade Twisters, go away. It's actually a pretty slow run, to be honest with you. Still should be able to clear it, but it's a pretty slow run. Now let's just do this, then this, and quickly get off some damage and get the heck out of there. Let's wait over here. I'm not using the tier 3 because I know if I use it, it's gonna push him down into the next phase. And what's that gonna do is set me up for a disaster where I get to the end and I don't have enough damage to actually kill him and I run out of time. So this could be faster if you have like a secondary DPS, obviously. Or just somebody, like I could just bring out Valkyrie and she would do enough damage to push him in the next phase. Right? But this is a Loki showcase. Let me just tag out. There seems to be an issue where when Null gets into this phase, your characters will randomly just try to charge him, like without you pressing any buttons. And it seems like it's their forward skill that they always do. Like my Sharon Rogers, my Odin, everyone. Okay. I think I might actually run out of time because I moved too far back. Nah, I think we have it, yeah. Co-op came in clutch. So yeah, this is Loki. A little bit slow, but again, this is not about damage. I do think he would have been better with a heal. I do think a little bit of mind control for regular world boss action would have been cool, right? And I do think some accumulation, maybe damage taken or what have you, would have been nice. But overall, it's a fantastic upgrade for Loki, man. I look forward to playing with him on my own account, with my own build, and I will be testing him out more on stream. So if you guys want to come through the stream and you want to see like a comparison between him and one of the other characters on this account, because then it will be leveled, right? You have an idea. Like for example, what I plan to do for a comparison video for Thor, or maybe like a live stream, is actually test out my Thor compared to my Odin over here and see how they do. Like how fast does Odin do stage 5 using the exact same team comp. And I've actually gone ahead and I've taken off everything and I'm basically just lining up Odin to be in line with how Thor is built. So I want to see what their damage looks like compared to each other on this supercharged account, because then even if it's not accurate to where your account is, over here it will give me an idea of like how far behind or how far ahead Thor is compared to Odin. All right.